Hi, this is part 1 of making a needle-felted pangolin. I started off by looking at various photos of pangolins online, and then I sketched out a rough drawing. Here I'm just measuring the head and comparing that with the rest of the body so that I can get the proportions needed for making the wire armature. For example, I take the head length and measure this against the body and find that the body is 4 times the length of the head. I'm just measuring the head again, and I'm going to compare this with the front and the back legs and the tail. I decided I want the head to be around 6 centimetres, and of course the body being 4 times the length of the head would mean it would need to be 24 centimetres. The wire I'm using is 1.6mm or 14 gauge. It's strong and a little tricky to twist, so I ended up making the armature off camera, but I do have a video on YouTube which shows how I usually create them. I used some 22 gauge paper covered wire to create the claws on the front paws. I'm now going to take some pipe cleaners and wrap those around the entire armature apart from the claws, and this is going to act as a little gripper which is going to help the wool stick to the wire. I start at the head, make sure it's on there nice and tight, and then I begin wrapping, and I'm just going to keep wrapping and make sure the entire body is covered. I decided to add some extra pipe cleaners going across the tail, just to add a bit of extra support and some extra grip ready for adding the wool. And here's what it looks like with all of those pipe cleaners added. It's now completely covered and ready to begin wrapping with wool.